Assalamu alaikum students in 7th grammar, lecture number 12 and page number 33. Today we'll discuss about the second branch of the present tense. It means present continuous tense. Our today's topic. This tense is called imperfect tense as well. How? We'll discuss it in detail today. Present continuous tense means students in which the actions or the work that is continue at the moment of speaking. It means the actions that are continue in front of our eyes, behind the wall, or anywhere else in the world. It is called present continuous. So the actions have not been completed so far in present continuous, so they are called imperfect as well. To talk about the helping verbs or the auxiliary verbs of the present continuous tense, three helping verbs we use in the present continuous. First one is, second one am, and the third one is are. Is used with the singular subjects, am is used with just I pronoun, and are is used with the plural subjects, and they are from the B family. It means they are relating from the B family, and with the B family helping verbs we use ing form. It means present participle. Wherever we are writing the helping verbs of the B family, we have to use ing with the verb, with the base form after using these helping verbs. As you can check the examples, like the birds are flying. Here the subject is the plural and helping verb is from the B family, so that's why we are using according to the subject helping verb are, and according to the are helping verb, because it is from the B family, and we have to write here present participle shape here. It means we have to write base form plus ing. The sun is rising. The subject is singular and helping verb is from the B family, and that's why we are writing present participle rising. Children are playing, helping verb is plural, so that's why we are using here are, and according to are base form plus ing. And then I am speaking, subject is I, pronoun I, and with I we always use helping verb am. 7th class, to talk about the recognition of the present continuous tense. We find the temporary action in the present continuous tense. In the previous classes we have learned that we always find raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hain at the end of the Urdu sentences. Okay, it's correct at some extent, but not overall. We can find any other word at the end of the Urdu sentences. We'll read it in detail today. Like, check the example. Ali is working as a teacher. Now in the present situation he is working as a teacher, but in the coming time he can be a doctor or he can adopt any other profession. He just temporarily working as a teacher. It is showing about the temporary action, not the permanent action, so that is called present continuous. This is the permanent situation, like Ali works as a teacher. It means his profession is a teacher. He works as a teacher permanently. He is a professional teacher. Now let's talk about the Urdu recognition in detail. Like, some words tell us about the present continuous tense, like आजकल, इन दिनों, इस वक्त. Like, आजकल वो लाहौर रहता है. In these days he is living in Lahore, but in the coming time he will be anywhere else, we don't know. So it shows about the temporary action, like he is living in Lahore now a days. It is ending with the word rehta hai, so if we talk about it, it is looking like the present indefinite tense. So don't confuse, because it is showing about the continuous or temporary action, so that's why we can say it that is present continuous tense, because here we are finding the word आजकल. Like we say that इन दिनों वो दही का कारोबार करता है. इस वक्त वो लाहौर में रहता है, इस वक्त वो करियाना की दुकान चलाता है. So don't confuse such type of the sentences because they are showing the temporary action, and the sentence that shows the temporary action, it will be in present continuous tense but in the present situation. Okay, to talk about the other sentences, like गाय खड़ी है. In its sense, it is looking like the present perfect tense, but it is also showing about the present continuous situation, so that's why it is not the perfect tense, it is the present continuous tense, because this is showing the going on action, because the act of the standing is still continue, that's why we can say it this is present continuous. Like the cow is standing, not the cow has stood. Same as फूल खिले हुए हैं. In their sense, they are looking perfect tense, but they are not the perfect tense because the action is still going on. The flowers are blossoming. The act of the blossoming is still going on. That's why they will be in the present continuous. दरख्त लगे हुए हैं. Their act of growing is still going on. That's why we can say that the action is going on, and they will be in the 7th class. Like the other tenses, present continuous tense has its negative, interrogative parts as well. To negate the any action factor happening, we use not in the present continuous tense. Like check the examples. He is not paying attention towards the problems of office. Here we are writing first of all subject, then helping verb according to the subject, and then not, and then our verb, and then the predicate. Or in the negative sentences we use full stop at the ending of the sentences. Same as to ask the question about the things, we use question mark at the ending, helping verb in the starting. Okay, interrogative sentences also start with the questioning words like why, when, or where. Such type of the sentences we can use. These words are called WH words as well. Like our first sentence is starting with the helping verb, like am I preparing the test. This sentence is starting with the helping verb, then subject, and then verb, and then predicate, or at the ending we have to use the sign of question mark. Same as while asking the question through the questioning words. First of all we have to write the questioning word like why, when, where, etc. We use the questioning word in the starting, then just after writing the questioning word we have to write the helping verb, and then subject, then verb, and then the predicate, or at the ending we have to use the sign of question mark. Same as the fourth part of the sentences is negative or the interrogative. To show the negation or the question in the sentence at the same time, we use helping verb in the starting, not after the subject, and at the ending we use the sign of question mark. Like check the example. Is the earth not revolving around the axis? Like first of all we have used helping verb in the starting, then our subject, and then after writing the subject we have used here not to negate it as well, and then verb, and then predicate, or at the ending question mark. Now 7th class, according to all these concepts you have to solve the test yourself and make a chart about the helping verbs of the present continuous tense and the method like where to write is am, are, and where we use not, and how can we change the affirmative sentences into negative interrogative sentences. In the next video we'll discuss about the present perfect tense. Till then, Allah Hafiz.